Hello everybody, welcome to another YouTube video. I'm Robelle Autonomy, and today we're looking at the drip marketing for the next Zenless Zone Zero agent. It is, oh wait, hang on, pause that, I don't know what's happening, or pause that. It is Seed, our agent record Seed, Poxies, I like, our kindred spirits, just like 4-leaf clovers and canola flowers. Alright, that's what Seed says. Let's take a look at this up close, alright. Here we go. Alright, so here we have Seed, and oh my goodness, she is not a bangboo. She is a very cute girl. Alright, this is the last member of the Opal Squad. It looks like the mech looks a little bit different. Oh my goodness, grant peace to the living and speak for the dead. Holy moly. Alright, let's take a look at the video. Alright, I haven't seen this yet, so let's take a look here. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. What is this gameplay?
Oh, it's you, Proxy. Our meeting is like a wrench, finding cement in
Did they redesign the robots? Oh my gosh. Alright, clearly you can see- Alright, get that off the screen. Get that off the screen. I'm not trying to look at that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's kind of ridiculous. That's so... Alright, wait. Alright, wait. What is her title? I wasn't even paying attention. What is she? She's electric attack. Okay. Okay, so electric attack agent. Flippin' rest in peace, Harumasa and Anbi. Okay, obviously, that's not the case. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, power creep. Oh, rest in peace. No, that's not how the ZZZ works. Alright, Piper is still in the meta, Jane Doe is still in the meta. Okay, they're not in the meta, they're usable, alright? But it's not like Piper didn't get replaced by Jane Doe, right? It's the same thing, alright? Harumasa did not get replaced by Silver Soldier Anbi. It's two different playstyles, alright? And so I still feel like Seed will probably bring a lot to the table. Electric attack though. That is very curious. This is the last member of the Opal Squad. We've seen Orphe already, so this is very exciting, but this is she controls the mech with her feet. Also, this is like the ultimate, I'm guessing. This looks crazy. Alright, that is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Now, am I gonna pull? Of course. When my present Opal Squad is my favorite. I don't know if I'm gonna be... Stuff in the mech is so cool, but why the feet? Alright, feet freak me out, but you know what? That's okay. I'm sure there's a lot of people celebrating. There's a lot of people celebrating. Not me, but I mean, I'm not off-put by it. It's just... This is... Also, they upgraded the drip marketing. I think this is probably her ult. There's no way it's not her ult, right? Oh my goodness, the face expressions. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Alright. The live 2D, she is in S rank. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well... Dang, alright. I guess we're flipping... Her design is really cute. Minus the feet part. Alright, please stop replaying that. And let's just look at the live 2D. Even the live 2D has flipping the feet gone crazy. But, I love the clovers. Clovers are like one of my favorite patterns. I'm assuming that's a clover at least. Her outfit is... Honestly, it's very reminiscent of Silver Soldier Anbi. It's not the same, of course, but... My goodness, look at this. The mech user. The mech looks really, really cool in the drip marketing art. I feel like I'm a big fan of the chunky mech, but I've seen a lot of people complaining about it. There's been a lot of people that are like, I don't like the mech. It's looked weird. I think it looks cool, but I'm a fan of those like 80s style big chunker mechs that like, they're not sleek. They're just really cool looking. Lots of weight, lots of impacts. Alright. So, yeah, it looks like she controls the mech by this... the via the flippin' Segway, I guess. I don't know what this is. Flippin', that's the cockpit, I guess. Oh my gosh. All right, I will say, she is really cute, but I feel like the design is a little. It definitely feels out of place in the Oval Squad. This is everyone has like dark military gear, and then Seed here is wearing mostly white, probably because she's not involved in the fight directly. Like she's controlling the mech, right? So she's not gonna be getting dirty. She just needs to blend into the background. What a quirky character. She speaks like a Bang Boo, at least when we met her in the 2.1 story. Let's listen to the voice line again.
Our meeting is like a wrench finding some engine oil.
Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about the voice. I guess we're gonna need to let her cook. We'll need to see more voice lines later on.
You, Roxy. Our meeting is like a wrench finding some engine oil.
Also, what is she talking about? Our meeting is like a wrench? Engine oil? What does that mean? Alright, clearly she's a bit of a weirdo, but we finally have the entire Oval Squad. I am so okay, they did say that it's Seed Senior is the robot, and then this is Seed is probably her code name. Right, so it's two characters in one. I am curious if the big robot is gonna be voiced, or if it's just gonna be a silent mech construct. Alright, I'm not gonna let it replay. Okay, we'll pause it there. Don't move down, Cam. They're including the ultimate in the drip marketing now. That's very curious. No, yeah. Studio Trigger? Yeah, it does look like a Studio Trigger MC. She kind of reminds me of like Space Patrol Luluco a little bit, but not quite. It's the outfit. The outfit feels very Space Patrol Luluco. I like the neck though. The neck is hype. Definitely gonna be rolling for this character. Oh, do I have to go to using? Alright, I'm saving for Orphe. I want to get M6 Orphe. Seed is first half. That's rough. That's rough for me. That means I have to pull Seed and her W engine before Orphe comes out. Actually, the W engine is up in the air. She's an attack agent. And therefore, like, I feel like attack agents have a lot of good free-to-play options. Of course, there is the chance that Seed is like an untraditional scaling character. Like, for example, Ishwan, right, is a character that scales off of HP, but if you notice Rupture agents, they are supposed to have an attack conversion into sheer. So I get the feeling that Ishwan is kind of a weird exception where she's HP scaling, and then other Rupture agents are probably gonna be attack scaling. So there is a chance that Seed is gonna be like scaling off of something weird like energy regen or something. Like, I imagine that would make sense, right? To use all the skills and stuff. Now, it has been long enough. No, it hasn't actually. 2.0 was the last time we got discs. Would they give us more discs in 2.1? No, this is 2.2. We didn't get this in 2.1, so yeah, we're probably getting new discs, which makes me think that Seed is gonna have her own disc set. So I guess don't bother pre-farming any attack discs. Alright, don't farm the electric set. We don't know yet. Alright, be prepared. Alright, just hold your ground. Alright, I guess you can pre-farm electric chips. You can pre-farm the tactile, the attack chips or whatever. But yeah, I hope she is just regular attack scaling, because then we can use the free-to-play W engines. But if they make her scale weird, then her W engine might become a requirement, and ZZZ is one of those games that really wants you to pull the W engines. So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for 2.2. Very, very excited. I don't know how I feel about the feet thing, but the character design is very cute. I like her hair. I like the blue hair. I like the white outfit. It's very simple, but then you gotta keep in mind, it's her with the neck. So it's kind of like this nice balance of the mech is really detailed and then the character inside is very simple. I love the clover. That's might not even be clovers, but I think they're clovers. I love the clover insignias. Alright, I love that in characters. I liked it in Genshin Impact. And is in the other games. I liked it in One Shot. That's not a gacha game, but I'm gonna bring it up here. And yeah. Anyway, that's a joke marketing. Alright, first half is Seed. It's not Orphe, which that's rough for me because the plan was I M6 Orphe and hopefully I have extras that I can use towards Seed. But I have to pull Seed first, which is gonna be a huge dent in my savings. And like, I'm not a whale, alright? I've been saving for multiple patches to M6 Orphe. So at this point, it's very much we just gotta get lucky. Anyway, with that one, hope you all had a good one. Remember, Nintendo lives in ice, so I will see you all next time. Bye!